Right, Mr. Braithwaite. Today we're talking about 2000s Billy Elliot. Billy Elliot is the story of a young man, Billy, whose father wants him to box, but he wants to do ballet because he's more passionate about ballet, and boxing isn't fun. So, yeah. And it's happening during the 1984 coal miners' strike over in London. Well, not London specifically, but over in England. The movie itself is grade A, high-quality dancing shit. I love Billy Elliot because, obviously, I love dancing. And when I can watch movies about good dancers dancing when I can't, it makes me feel better. Because I'm like, oh, I'm living vicariously through an 11-year-old English boy that I'm grossly attracted to. Jamie Bell's, just pure talent at dancing. If it was actually him dancing. I never actually did the research on this. I'm assuming that it was just Jamie Bell dancing, but he probably didn't have stunt doubles. Regardless, whoever the little boys were that were dancing for him, if it was Jamie Bell or if it wasn't Jamie Bell, they were fantastic. There's just a lot of emotional, really deep stuff that happens in this film. I mean, there's a lot of just exploration of sexuality amongst young boys, which is really serious, and then hardcore political issues that were genuinely affecting coal miners and everyone over in England at that time. And so there's just a lot of things that draw me to this movie because it's a high quality motion picture and it's about so much more than just a little boy dancing. And that's why I like it. It's a very important point in anyone's life, when you're starting to become more aware of the world around you as opposed to just your own singular lifestyle. Billy knows that his father and his brother are having a hard time at work, and he is aware of the political situation in England and doesn't like Maggie Thatcher the same way his father and brother don't. And it's just so moving, and it's heartfelt, and it's good, and it's a glorious motion picture. It's got a fantastic soundtrack, and from Billy Elliot the film, we got Billy Elliot the musical, which, again, is just more children dancing. Newsies, Billy Elliot, Oliver Twist. If you're practically orphaned or are orphaned, you steal my heart. Elton John composing it, it's just quality shit. And especially because so many people were affected by the coal miners' strike and all the political shit going on in London that it's, I'm sure, a very big deal for Elton to write something that has such, deep meaning to everyone who was affected and involved. I just love Billy Elliot. It just warms my heart inside, and the musical especially. Expressing Yourself is a quality song because it's true. What we need is individuality. We need people who are okay with themselves in this world and not people who are conforming to some norm because they think they have to. It's inspirational, and it's beautiful, and it's a wonderful movie, and Julie Walters as herself, yet again, just warms my heart.
They had put a fart machine into my sleeping bag.